Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be exploring the world of bookbinding. We'll take a look at how different creators bind their books or their favorite fanfic. Let's go.
Okay, this is how I do the crosslink stitch. It's actually super easy. So I start with just counting the signatures and then I'll do that many lines of thread just so that I'm not wasting a bunch of thread. I'm going to go in and out through the holes. I do 6 holes, so they're about, I think, an inch apart. And you can use the binder's tape. That's what I had there. You don't have to. I don't think necessary. So you'll see here, once I get to that second one where my loop is, I'm going to go through the loop just on the one side, and then I go back to normal and it'll create that little link. And then for my second loop, because I only have 2 loops, same thing. So go underneath the loop for the signature below, and then like normal. So I'm going to tie my little knot because this is the first signature. And then I'm just going to keep going. And you'll see each time I get to the loop, I just go through it on one of the sides. This is what it'll look like. I learned how to do this just from looking at pictures. It's super easy, holds great.
Before we move, remember to check out these amazing creators on their social media platforms. You can find their account in the video or click the link in the description box below to access their profiles. Let's continue.
Make a hardbound paperback book with me. You're just going to need a book that you already have laying around. Go ahead and rip the cover and the spine off of that bad boy. You won't need them anymore. Next, we're going to make some end papers. Pick any paper you like, something nice. Go ahead and fold it, cut it to size, and we're going to glue it right along the edge of the spine, making really nice, fancy end papers. Beautiful. Next, we're going to make the super. You can use any cloth. I'm using cheesecloth right from the grocery store. Go ahead and make some headbands, which is just scrap fabric wrapped around some string. Glue it on with a ribbon for a bookmark, and the bookcase is completely finished. Next, we're going to talk about hardboard. You already have some laying around, probably just from something you don't even use anymore. Go ahead and cut it off the back. And next, we're going to measure. We're going to measure the width and the length of the hardboard you're going to need. Measure the width, take away 1/8 of an inch. That's going to be your width for the hardboard. Go ahead and take the length of your book and add 2/8 inches. That's going to be the length of your hardboard. Go ahead and measure and cut out 2 of those. That's going to be the front and the back cover of your hardbound book. It's going to leave a little bit of an overhang all the way around the edge. Next, you're going to measure out the spine. Go ahead and measure the entire width of the book and the covers, and that will give you the length and the width of the spine. Fantastic! Now we're going to line everything up with tape and make sure we have an accurate fit all the way around. This is the best way to make sure that everything fits really nicely. Go ahead and wrap everything up with some tape. Make sure everything is measuring out really beautifully and evenly. Fantastic. We already have our hardbound binding for the entirety of our case. It's looking fantastic. Next, let's talk about fabric. You can use fabric. You can use leather. I'm using some vegan leather with a sticky back already on it, so I don't even have to glue it. You can use any kind of fabric you want, any kind of leather you want. You could even use really nice paper if you want. Go ahead and measure all the way around about an inch so that your hardboards can now lay on top of it really nicely. If you're using something without adhesive, you're going to have to glue all of that down, make sure it's nice and smooth, and burnish in the corners. Go ahead and cut off the edges, fold all the way around, get those corners really neat and tidy, and take off the tape. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? We have a hardbound book. Next, we're going to talk about design. You can paint something on the front, you can embroider something on the front, you can do anything you want. I'm using my Cameo cutter, and I'm going to cut out some heat press vinyl in a really intricate design. Look at that peel porn. That's what I'm talking about. Take off all the little bits and look at that. Check for fit, check for size, iron it right onto the cover. Boom. Look at that. Such gorgeous. We're going to finish up by gluing on those end papers to the inside of the cover, and wouldn't you know it, look at that. We have what looks pretty much like a hardbound book. Go ahead and try it out, and if you like it, give me a tag. I want to see what you make. Bye.
Now, are we all motivated to make our own bookbinding? I would love to do this, but my materials and creativity says otherwise. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Ciao! Thank you for watching. If you like this video, you can check this another amazing compilation, and please like and subscribe.